I have a headache.
There's Amy's one good roll of the night. God fucking
I think that cosmically that's hilarious because you're just like, man, I have a headache, I feel bad, and the game just said, play, bitch.
I don't even remember what happened last time. What's the problem? Fuck.
Man, and I had a really funny one too.
Westley,
I
you
also
take it.
had a funny thing.
Yeah, there was a point where it was just me, Katie, and Richard, and Mike was there a little bit, but
That would explain why I don't remember.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, I remember what happened last time. Last time we engaged in real estate. Also, Dune does not seem to realize that people are socially awkward and don't know when you're ending on them.
True! Not only did you guys get some housing done faster than, what originally was said, because of a certain artificer and his magic. So yeah, like Amy said, we got 2 dense people, and also one that goes a little fast. Let's see. Alright, we'll start here. It's still the same night, Vezrin left for the night, you laid down for the night. Dune, you got done with your bath. Oleander, there's a knock on your door.
There's a knock on my door. I assumed that I wasn't sleeping and it woke me up.
It was like,
Or
you were sleeping, and at first it was like a little quiet, like a little rattle of like barely hearing, just like, go back to sleep, and then you just hear a,
what? One moment.
hurry up!
Oleander gets up, goes to the table, picks up his mask, puts it on.
Alright. Hello, Jerry.
Thank God. Take him. He wouldn't stop whining and crying, saying that. Puts his hands over like the ears. Just, he keeps thinking you're dead. Had a nightmare or something. This is the best I could come up with.
Oleander looks through, sees Taliyah.
Hello, Thelonious. I'm here.
Pushes past Jerry, just kind of like onto the leg.
Oleander pats head.
Okay, cool. You got him for the night, sweet.
Well.
No take backsies.
All right. Well, hello, Thelonious.
He nods. Hang on.
Come in. Closes the door. Let's see. Well, it is very late. You were sleeping, I assume.
He nods.
Okay. Yeah, come with me. I will set you up here.
Oleander starts to set up his bed and lets Taliyah sleep there.
The audience will, once you get all set up, scamper up, and here's a question. Whenever you get them all set up on there, where are you going to be going? Do you start to walk away, or?
I'm going to kind of look around, probably see my pack, which is close-ish, and he's just going to take out his bedroll that he uses to sleep, and then he's going to set up over here next to him.
Aw, that's cute.
The audience is happy with this one.
He'll figure out how to wear his mask while sleeping.
Once you're getting settled over the night, the audience just kind of laying there. Tell a story.
Hmm?
Can you tell a story?
Oh, do you want me to tell you a story?
Nods.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Do I have any of them?
Alright, I don't have this off the top of my head. I have a lot of stuff about lore.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna tell him one of those classic little stories that people have that somewhat relate to their deities. That kind of little story.
You get 5 minutes in, he's out like a light.
He finishes the story anyway. And then he lays down.
Nothing else crazy in the night, I don't think. The next day comes, rolls get to be made for a certain thing, grandma gets to be
I've
grandma.
got crafting rolls I gotta do, don't I?
Grandma death. Hey guys, if I fail my next save, I get a point of exhaustion. Grandma's gonna get up and suggest we go somewhere today.
Oh yeah, y'all get to see, Thelonious with Oleander.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to put Thelonious somewhere so I can have breakfast.
Oh man, who are you gonna
Eat
try to pawn him
fast.
off on? Who's gonna...
Probably Vir.
I saw that coming.
Or Dune. Either one.
Not Gerkin.
Not
Definitely
Gerkin.
not Gerkin. I think... let's do Dune. Oleander will ask Dune to take care of Thelonious for a little bit.
Of course, I'd love to. I'm going to head up to the church anyway. I could come with me.
Ah, good. I will be there once I have finished my morning activities.
And I would spend the time while everyone else is busy teaching Thelonious about Sarenrae.
He listens a little bit longer than he would have if you've dealt with kids before. You know how to weave it a little bit better so that it'll keep their attention. After a little bit, though, he does start to zone out still because still young, but he absorbed more.
When I see that, I ask him, well, that does seem to be a bit much for today. Do you want to go for a walk with me, or go for a run?
Kind of like looks back towards where like Oleander's house is, and kind of like thinks about it.
I see this. Okay, we can go find him if you want.
He shrugs.
Oh, I know. Why don't we see what Gerkin's up to this morning?
Nods. God, what is
Alright.
Gerkin up to?
I believe I'm still working on the Onyx dog.
Alrighty.
No,
you wanna
Gerkin
make
is
your
very
crafting?
smart.
So that's probably a crafting roll, but...
Yep.
Right, so that... I don't remember what that is. It's been a while.
Arcana for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy... Wow. Amy did her good roll of the day. Mikey's doing his good roll of the day. Today, Gerkin has made immense progress on this thing. The enchantments were going good. No explosions. It's almost done.
For now.
Almost done. And then you hear a knock on your door.
Yeah, what is it?
Hello, Gerkin, it's me.
Can I help you with Dune?
I figured I'd bring Thelonious by. Perhaps you could teach him a thing or two.
Can you come later? I'm almost done with this.
Oh, if you're almost done, you can show Thelonious how you finish it.
I'd rather not. This is rather delicate work.
Oh, very well. It seems Gerkin's rather busy at the moment, Thelonious. Another time, perhaps. I have no ideas, so Dune will probably walk around the town with Thelonious, you know. This is kind of shooting the shit. Nothing really major.
Well, after breaking what he was working on,
Oh, yeah.
Oleander's done working on that for today. He is the big sad.
Good morning, Via.
Good morning, Oleander. You're just gonna go work on stuff.
Everyone's working on things.
Yeah.
I'm just making jewelry.
I wanna go dungeon.
Go punch Oleander. Drag him with you. Two-man
Oleander.
dungeon.
Oleander! Oleander! You look sad.
Well, I broke something.
Do you want to join me and break some things intentionally?
What things are we breaking?
Preferably dungeons.
I think we're going to need will work with that. Dungeons are built to...
Looks at her hands. Looks at Oleander.
They're
Looks at her
built
hands.
to withstand a lot of wear and tear.
She's just gonna pat him on the shoulder as she passes. Come on! I've got the tools.
Okay.
And I'm really feeling the need.
You break things?
Yes, I explained to you my circumstances.
Oh!
I need to break something so that I don't break.
I see. That's what you meant by break.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is there a different word for it that I'm missing? Sorry, I'm still waking up, as you see.
Oh, well, it's probably just an issue, once again, of me hearing a word and describing one singular meaning. So to me, break means to, destroy an object.
She knocks on the door with her feet.
The door would swing open.
Hello?
Hello.
You have time for a 3-minute dungeon?
3 minute. How are we getting to a 3-minute dungeon?
I don't know. It's a term of phrase I've heard before.
I'm literally just like turning this bar of adamantine into a literal wire. So yes, I have time.
Well, I was thinking we could pick up some more gemstones. I could refuel my life juice, and we could maybe find
Yo,
Gerkin a toy or
life
two.
juice?
Yes?
Didn't know we were out of life juice. Maybe we need to restock the kitchen.
Believe me, I'm working on it. She just scowls.
Oh, grumpy.
Do you know what it feels like to be constantly decaying? It's not fun.
I don't want to know.
Dude, I said I'm busy.
Surprise, guess who?
Goes for you too, Aishah. I'm almost done here.
Meet us up at the front of town then. We're going to a dungeon.
Can we wait till after lunch?
If you ask really nicely.
Does he have scorch marks?
He doesn't need to have scorch marks. He's coming back just fucking a bit of a smile. He's just like, oh, hello there. Are you all?
We're gathering a gherkin.
Oh, well, I do need Gerkin myself. I was going to try to finish.
He's so popular today.
Oh,
well, I
he's
was
in
going
a
to try to
right good
finish
mood.
his-
Go ahead. He's actually free
Oh.
right now. Go
Oh,
ahead.
perfect. I just need to borrow his arm. Oh, Gerkin, I need to borrow your arm.
Quickly, walk away, walk away, walk away.
Quickly now, quickly now.
Why are we going quickly?
The gherkin doesn't shoot us with a fireball.
We need to get 120 feet away right now.
Gerkin, yes, hello there. I finished.
You just be like dragging Ollie along. By the way, as you guys get like just past this thing, you hear this something metal hitting something wood as Gerkin like takes off his arm and throws it onto the table.
Oh, perfect. Oh, Gerkin, you might want to stand back a bit for this one.
I'm still working on the, yeah, that's why I took the arm off. I'm still working on the, on this, dog.
Oh shit, you're almost done with the dog. Well, I'm almost done with the arm. I figured out the right ruins that I needed for this one. Oh, it took forever. I blew up a little bit, as you could tell by the singe marks, but I got it working. Gerkin, he starts working away, and after about an hour, holds up the arm, just yes, it's done. We've done it. I got it. It's perfect. There we go. Put it back on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put down what I'm working on. Let's take a look at that.
Yes. So it now has a little bit. So I've made it where the fire elemental, his core is permanently embedded in here, perfectly. It's safe in here, perfectly good. You can summon him once a day. The works as per normal. Yada yada yada. However, now you can, as you see, I've kind of drink the elemental gem, and you can slot 5 into this thing now. You don't have to swap them out anymore. I mean, you still can, but you can have 5.
Actually managed to keep the thermal thing between the ice crystal and the fire crystal, so it will make sure that it won't be transfigured by any other gems getting in there. Impressive.
Yes, it took a lot of work, a lot of... I did not stay up past my bedtime. Don't tell anyone.
You still have a bedtime? And to be fair, I have a bedtime.
Yes, I mean, if I don't go to bed at a certain time, I tend to stay up a bit too late. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know. My wife yells at me about it too.
Oh, you have a wife. Oh, my condolences. Anyway, yes, so you should be able to slot 5 of those, well, 4 since you've got the ice gem in there. Though I will say, this is indeed a... We only had 2. So everyone after this will be an experiment, per se. Definitely keep me updated. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. It shouldn't blow up. I'm at least 75% sure it won't blow up if you add another one in.
Better than nothing.
Gerkin will slap his arm back on.
Right. And now you also have one more option for the big old boom. Fire and ice. Fire or ice, I should say. Nope, I'm done unless you need my help with anything before I leave.
The moment.
Not at the moment? Alright. Oh then, I guess I can go catch up on some sleep. What am I doing? Walking. I forgot I could do this. And again, it's always polite to knock on the door first. Alright, goodbye. He just says an incantation quickly and, oh yeah, that's Dimension Door.
Dungeon.
I'm going to the... Oh, that's Gerkin. I meant to go.
To the dungeon tavern.
We just
I
walked
want to see
away.
Eric before we leave.
To the dungeon tavern.
Meanwhile, Jerry over not there. There it is.
Yes, this grass is grass colored.
Grass color.
Aishah, what did you just say? I'm losing it.
Well, it is rather grass-colored.
I didn't say anything. What?
Oleander, you heard that, right?
Wait, why is that?
I said
long?
nothing.
There we go.
You heard nothing.
I thought I heard something.
Anyway.
He's embarrassed.
Oh, I can hear the Calliope band from here. Goodness. We stroll up. What do you do?
Oh no! The door! Oh well, Jerry's too busy right now. Erica seems to be busy talking to Larry, and you know, our favorite drunkard seems to be getting drunk again.
I'm gonna come up next to this guy, take a seat. Random guy.
I'm just gonna
God.
ominously stand silhouetted by the fire.
I'm gonna look at this guy, look him up and down, and wink.
Oleander sits down like a normal person.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
Veer's
God.
doing, but I'm supporting it.
Veer's flirting with the drunk to maybe make him stop drinking.
You're using the
Okay.
power
Sounds
of
like it's gonna
tips
work.
more strong than alcohol.
Precisely!
Yeah, he's in the middle, like, down in a mug and just kind of, like, slams it down, just... Also, man, you got something in your eye?
She just turned to Eric.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Aishah wants to go to a dungeon, so
Oh,
that's the plan. Good morning, Larry.
good morning. Do you all need food or anything?
I need rations. Hold on. Let me look at my bag. What are my rations at? Eric, do you have bread again? Can I buy some more bread?
Bread, just like basic bread. I mean, I could, but I think my competition might get a little upset.
I mean, I could also buy a loaf of bread from Larry. You are correct. I
Yeah.
didn't know if Larry sold loaves of bread.
I mean, I could. No one really asks, you know? I can always
Oh, I
make
have 20 rations.
I can always make a plethora of things, you know?
Larry, could I buy a loaf of bread? Please?
Yes, what kind of bread would you like, Miss
Do you have
Fear?
sweet bread?
The entire time he's talking to you, he's looking at Eric just like this. Like, I'm watching you. This is my business. Fuck you. Sweet bread. Depends. What kind of sweet bread are you wanting?
I just want, like...
Something that's just a little sweet, or like
Yeah,
something that's
soft,
sweet roll?
sweet. A sweet roll, but if it was longer.
You know what's funny about that? I do actually make those. I call them a sweet log. You can literally just cut off a bit and it's like having a slightly bigger sweet roll.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just-
just what I want. They
I
make
know.
wonderful breakfast.
Eh, ah,
And I can't just bring a bunch of bread supplies with on an adventure.
you say that, but
Where am I going to get an oven?
I could see Dune attempting something weird with that. Making bread out of... I don't know, maybe she carries around a cauldron in her bag of holding? She has one of those, yes? Could have swore she
don't know.
talked about it.
Does she? She might.
Could have swore she...
She does, I think.
I mean, with how much money she pulled out of her bag the other day, it's gotta be a bag
Yeah.
of holding. I mean, did you see how much fucking...
You're
Oh,
loaded, aren't you?
it's pain.
You're
So
kind of the
much.
bank of the town and the tavern and everything.
Yeah, to an extent. Hang on, I'll be right back. Jerry is busy working somewhere else right now, so I have to do all the legwork myself. I should hire more people. I need more people to kind of walks through the little door here. And by the way, there is a door on the ground level over here that goes into the kitchen. Got a minute goes there, he comes back. Did you want ice in a soup? Well, I should have asked that whenever I was going back there.
I'm honestly good without icing.
Good, okay. I didn't bring
Hot
any.
take. But
Honestly, it's hit or miss on me. Oh, but anyway, Larry will put a nicely wrapped loaf of sweet roll on the couch. Alright. For this one, it's just a silver.
I'll hand him a silver.
Oh, thank God.
Don't you have like 2,000 silver?
You do not want to see the stash that I am hating right now.
It could be worse. I could trade in my 600 copper that I have.
Do you need 6 gold?
No, I'm not going to trade it in.
At least it's better than
Yes.
the Electrum stash.
Anyway, thank you, Larry.
Alright, anything else before you all leave? Does anyone else need any sort of rations and whatnot?
Hmm.
I'm quite alright.
Do you have anything for like a trail mix sort?
Oh, did somebody say trail mix?
I figured I'd poke your ears up for that.
I think I've got you beat on this one, Larry. I swear I'm going to punch you, Eric. You can certainly try.
I would pay to see that fight!
Oh, we all know who would win. Yes, me.
Larry!
Yes, exactly. Me. No, you can keep telling yourself that, sweetheart. You're cheating because you have all your little whisks and spatulas. And if we just fought
boys,
one
you're both pretty.
Oh, please, I'm absolutely gorgeous.
I'm still trying to keep up. Is any of this flirting? I still don't get that.
What's
Oh,
funny?
Oleander.
It could be! But it's probably not!
I'm definitely not flirting with him.
Some people may take the threats of violence as flirting.
Some people really like being
They
beaten
will?
up, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, they will.
Oh,
Look, Oleander,
so-
the thing
Have
you
you
have to
guys
learn
never
about
been to a
models
fighting ring?
is that everyone takes everything as a flirt if the person doing it is hot enough.
oh, Aishah. That means a lot to me.
Interesting.
She's gonna just glare at Eric.
Okay.
You'll have to.
I'll have to note this down. I was never even that good at this sort of thing when I just knew Celestial.
The best part about flirting, Oleander, is no one's good at it. Some just think they are.
I'm absolutely horrible at it.
Truly, it's a person-per-person basis. You cannot be good at it by definition.
So are you just doing it by accident?
Pretty much, yes. Some people appreciate the effort, and that's good enough for them.
Well, accidents happen.
Mm-hmm. That's how romance happens. By complete accident. She smiles.
You could say that, yes.
what was that voice? Oleander, wait, hold on! Can I insert that? Hold on! What the fuck was that?
Tali, can you roll history?
What, you too?
He definitely looked at Vir when he said that. mainly her wrist.
The fuck does Vir have on her wrist?
She's wearing a new bracelet.
What did I miss?
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Tali,
What
out
did
of
I
character,
miss?
you missed Oleander accidentally proposing to Vir.
Oh, we're doing. Oh!
Because I made Drow,
Oh my God.
instead of doing rings for proposals, they do bracelets.
And Oleander crafted Vir a bracelet without knowing.
Bracelet. Yes.
And now Vir is wearing it to taunt him, presumably.
Because it's pretty. He didn't know.
So, you wanted some trail mix.
Oh, yes, I got sidetracked by the voices in my head.
Oh, trust me, that happens every now and again. It happens with age, I think.
Does it? I assume it's going to start happening even more then. Right,
Oh, just find my spell book and we can start slowly working on the process of it.
still
That's
working
one
on
way to
that.
put it.
Hopefully I come across something soon.
Take your time.
Right. Could I get enough for a week? I don't know when I'm next going to see you. Not presuming I'm going to just be eating trail mix, but, you know. Should we come across any creatures, I wouldn't mind something to try and lure them in. Good snack for the road. Something to throw at Gerkin's head when he's distracted, you know.
Why would you throw...
Because then he looks at it, he eats it, and then he has a little bit of a burst of dopamine and he can talk to me for 3 seconds. And that's normally enough to get one command out.
Oh.
Huh. Hey, Eric kind of like rummages around in his sleeve, pulls out a bag, rummages inside the bag, pulls out a handful of, oh, that's trail mix, throws it at Larry's face.
Aishah's gonna deadpan back to Oleander. Now that is flirting.
Oh, okay. So, throwing food at someone?
Mm-hmm. Specifically the forehead.
Oh, dear.
Uh-huh. What an odd custom.
They're just weird.
I mean, I am pretty weird. I am a wizard after all. A wizard in his, oh shit, how old am I again? I'm an age. Anyway, a bag of trail mix for a week, that's 6 days. I think I could get you some of that for like 2 silver. Oh wow, 2 silver for yours? A sweet roll loaf costs a silver. Oh fuck you, Larry! I put more love and effort into my trail mix.
She's gonna hand Eric 3 silver, and she's gonna go, that one's for the grouch.
He'll reach into his sleeve and pull out another bag of trail mix. Nicely tied up.
Fuck yeah.
And the trail mix that day he had, he just reaches in and throws another handful at Larry. God, I swear, why do you have to give him ideas to be a nuisance?
I'm sorry, Larry. I don't profiteer here much anymore, so it's... I don't know. I woke up with inspiration to be a nuisance. I apologize. But, she shrugs. I don't know, maybe it's a bit of my youth coming back to me. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit more spry and at home. Maybe it's something to do with the chapel. Not sure.
Oh, you're feeling better, more youthful. I just hope Eric understands the next time he throws any of that at me, I'm going to punch him.
Well, don't let me in the way of the proposal.
Oh, I am not. I don't swing that way.
Is that how someone proposes?
Oleander.
Yes.
She's just gonna put her hand on the table and very gently place it over Oleander's hand that's resting on the table, and then just look him in the eyes and just go, "None of what I'm doing is logical or anything you should be concerned about. Please don't worry about it.
Okay. I'll try.
I am just, as they say, fucking with them."
Okay. That makes more sense.
Are you alright? You seem a little anxious.
No, I'm alright.
She just kind of raises an eyebrow at Vir. Do you know what this is about?
Oleander, are you still feeling weird about the accidental thing yesterday?
Yeah, a little. Some. Yes.
I do know what this is about then. Would you like an explanation, Aishah?
Yes, I suppose I would. She's going to sit down.
Might as well sit. We're waiting on Gerkin and Dune.
Yes, who knows how
right.
long Gerkin's going to be.
By the way, dumb question real quick. What's your armor class, Aishah?
Oh god, fucking 18?
Oh, okay. You get hit in the head with a piece of trail mix. Oh, shit!
Aw,
you're about to get hit in the head with a trail mix, but you catch it.
I'm gonna whip it back at his forehead.
Oh, let's see, 13. Unfortunately.
Injustice.
Can I hit the drug?
Yeah, that works. Eric kind of moves his head out of the way, kind of snickering a little. You hit the drunk in the head. It lands on the counter right next to him. He's just like, what the? Yeah, hey, cool, free food. Picks it up and eats it, goes back to drinking.
I told you it worked.
Okay, long story short, Oleander gave me a gift. It was a bracelet, which is very ironic, because I was going to help Vezrin practice making bracelets. Because in my culture, bracelets are used instead of the traditional, human rings for proposal. It's a very sweet gift, and I refuse to,
Do you use bracelets normally? I can't say I've heard of this custom.
Typically, proposal bracelets are made out of a family's metal of choice. Though there have been instances of people using other forms of medium. I know someone I knew, not closely, but, I was within social circle, got a glass bracelet. I know people have used amethyst, raw amethyst.
Sounds quite nice.
Yes, the family was a bunch of glass blowers, so they made a very pretty stained glass and etched bracelet. Proposed to their girlfriend.
Sounds like a very nice tradition.
It is very nice.
Very unfortunate for you, Oleander.
I didn't know, and it's not made of metal or mineral, so...
I offered to
Also,
change it into something else.
I was going to say, if it's just a bracelet, I mean, if you gifted me a ring, I would not suppose that you were proposing to me.
It was really just really ironic, given me and Vezrin talking about it. Listen, if we
Pardon,
get...
is Vezrin trying to propose to someone?
Did I not explain the, he was courting my grandmother 400 years ago?
What?
I put the dots together. He was courting my grandmother. He kept mentioning one drow friend, and in every story he said was like, oh yes, that sounds like something my grandmother said to me once.
You build a chapel for a week and you miss all of the fun stuff.
You built a chapel? I'm rebuilding a family! You know!
Well, I've been making little tokens of friendship.
And this is why I wear the bracelet.
And refuse to take it off because...
Because it's kind of funny how he gets very embarrassed.
Good, I approve of
Hey,
this.
It's the truth. I can't really lie to Aishah. I bet she could read right through me.
Oh, yes.
I was simply so I specifically didn't make a necklace because because in my culture that's how you do it, but I neglected to remember that other cultures are different.
Well, you're fine. Don't worry.
Thank you.
It's Dune. I have
Here's
not
my
seen
con-
Dune this morning.
I have not as either. I was going to say, damn, my culture's the boring one.
What? Rings?
Oh, yes, nothing special. Well, nothing abnormal, I suppose.
Rings are nice.
I do as well. Although I would say if someone gifted me a handcrafted bracelet, I would consider that a far nicer proposal gift than just a ring from a blacksmith.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the whole thing with my culture is you have to make it yourself. Give to who you are proposing to.
I like that a
You
lot.
can't have someone else do that.
It's a lot more of a tradition, not more of a...
And given that most people learn a trade of some kind, metalsmithing, jewelry making, glass blowing, etc., we have plenty of options.
Oh, this is going to sound so depressing, but from where I'm from, there isn't exactly any marriage ceremonies to be had. The majority of relationships are moments of passion, heated in the moment, and then forgotten the next morning. Those that actually are in love, well... you know what? I don't need to bring this whole conversation down with that.
That's interesting.
When you don't have much time for love, sometimes you try and do things quickly, other times you're blindsided by it, and, well, pay more attention to those that are next to you and your allies, and less attention to those with intent to put a knife in your back. In my line of work, love oftentimes is a, what's the word? Detriment? Distraction?
Liability?
Liability, yes. There we go.
In my line of work, that love is kind of a liability as well.
Not that I don't think it is a fantastical beast. I simply respect the dangers, let's just say.
My culture is very, well, I would say standard, but now I'm not really sure what standard is.
Neither am I, for that matter. It's a very personal ordeal, so...
I will get back to you on that. Maybe I'll have fully studied all the different ways that I should not give gifts to someone.
Whatever you do, don't give an orc something that you've hunted by yourself.
That's good to know.
Specific.
I don't think I would have done that, but
I guess I should
that
say,
is good to know.
I guess I should say specifically, like, crafted from something you killed, like... And then you have to, like, prove that you didn't, waste any part of the beast. It's a whole process.
Interesting.
Yep.
How intriguing.
In the Dragonborn culture, it's more common to give an item of the highest monetary value you can find. Something to keep in their prized possessions, something to always remember you from, and to put it apart from all the rest of the lesser worth items. I assume it comes from the draconic heritage.
That would make sense. In my culture, you would simply make something with your name on it onto a bracelet. Not a bracelet. On a necklace. Yes.
I was about to say, Oleander, you sly dog.
I'm...
I am kidding. I'm kidding. It is perfectly all right.
Okay.
Oh, man,
My dialect
I
slipped.
know. It's all right.
I did take enough care to make sure that I'm not making you a ring.
I'll pretend I think you're proposing to me anyway, just for fun.
Well, thank you for telling me that you're going to be pretending.
Of course.
I would have had it ready this morning, but I accidentally broke it this morning, so I have to start again.
That's very unfortunate. No rush. You needn't feel obligated to get me anything.
He's not getting you anything.
Making me
I'm-
whatever. Vir'Thyra.
What?
So
Common
Well, I
is
wanted to
easily
take up-
interpreted and doesn't have a word for everything. You knew what I meant.
Well, I was going to get back into wood carving, and this is where my what's the word? My inspiration took me.
I look forward to seeing what it is.
Oh, good.
God, it's so weird playing like positive Aishah. That character arc has completely turned her towards being like a more friendly character, and it's so different.
It's
I'm
great.
enjoying it though.
Yeah.
So, any idea of what dungeon you lot are going to?
Where are we going this time?
Well, I
Give
thought
me
we
the
could
map.
go to the swamp, because last time
I
that
have
I
the map.
traveled with Dune on a solo adventure, I found myself near a hidden dungeon in the root of a tree.
Oh,
Thought we should check it out, see what was going on over there, because it was one of the ones that Jerry had not seen on his travels.
GM, can I have the map?
Oh, GM, can we go to the map screen?
I had to make sure that it wouldn't play the thing.
It'd be really funny if we run into a different dungeon on the way.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Anyway, that was my idea. Get a little bit more resources before tackling the next town.
I thought you said town.
Tower.
Tower.
We're not going to go
Tower.
tackle.
I
Yeah,
also
I
heard town at first.
No.
I think that's a good idea. I do like that.
Mhm.
Oh, traveling through a swamp shouldn't be all too bad.
Yes, I suppose it's just going to be a
Hours.
bit muggy.
I know how to avoid it.
I think the only
My
thing
shoes.
that's come across my thought process so far is the concept of corrupted insects. We haven't really seen many small corrupted creatures,
I don't want to think about that.
but you as an archer, you with your explosions, and me with my fists aren't exactly well fitted to fight insects.
I do have
Very true.
some AoE spells, and also some other spells that I can pick up if we need.
I've been training into
I was
attempting
also
to get
thinking about
quicker.
insects in a way. I did pick up, at the moment I do have protection from poison.
Oh,
I may keep
excellent.
that around for a little bit. It lasts an hour.
Well, if anything, I
So-
have...
If we find out something's poison, like say, the swamp.
Yes. I think we're probably going to have a little bit of a harder time, but it shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
Where are Gerkin and Dune? That is the question.
Excellent question.
Well, Dune said that she would meet me at the church once I was done, but then Aishah came out of the church and then found me.
So what you're saying is that
Dune
Dune's probably at
likely
the church.
That would be an assumption, yes.
Well, shall we go find her?
Yes, and maybe we can get Gerkin along the way.
Sounds good to me. Eric, before I leave, will you be around when we return, or are you planning on continuing your travels?
That is a good question. I'm not sure. For the moment, I'm still getting rid of the animals for old Gerky. However, after that, I'm not entirely sure.
Well.
I could stay around for a little bit longer, but I mean, people
We're leaving
out there-
today.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you do happen to be around, I am going to be keeping an eye out for your spellbook, and if I happen to find anything, I will let you know.
That'll be very nice. I might head out at some point. Unsure on that because, you know, some people might need a little bit of help. You know, because, like, people
Of course. Well,
out in the wilderness.
if you do travel to the east, that's where we're going to be.
Sure, I might try going that way after I finish up. I just hope that I don't get shot at again.
What shot at you?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Was it
I got the
a
fuck out of
giant
there.
arrow by chance, or was it something else?
I can't remember. Sorry. I just know that something shot at me, and I ran like the dickens, and then I was like, oh wait, why am I running? I could just teleport, and then I sort of, teleported the fuck away. And then I tripped and fell and hit my head.
Thank you for the insight.
Which is why you
Eric.
can't remember.
No, I think I just can't remember because I'm insane.
Oh, you know, I'm just insane.
At least
Well.
he knows.
Safe travels if you do happen to go out that way. Make sure to keep your hat on.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's nice and tasty, you know, as long as I keep it filled up. Today's mushroom stew.
Does he shut up ever?
Oh, no, never.
That's why I try to keep my conversations with him brief.
I thought it would take a few seconds, but, you know, I enjoy the
I
energy.
haven't particularly talked with him much.
You should. It's a good
He
time.
talks a lot.
I've noticed a lot of people here seem to talk a lot.
Probably because they haven't had much company.
Gerkin, 3-minute dungeon, Gerkin. Gerkin. Gerkin, the world hasn't loaded in, Gerkin.
The world is still.
Oh no, her eyesight's going.
No. They really have.
Oh my god!
On my end, for some reason.
Oh, that is different.
I've been a bit busy.
Oh my god.
Pushes the door open. Gerkin, oh my god.
Oh, just in time. I just finished it.
That's
Oh.
finished?
That's a lot of papers.
What Vir'Thyra are you working on?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about what thing I was going to work on, and I got out a lot of my blueprints, and then a gust of wind blew open one of the windows. There was no open window. You have no idea how this got there. He's obviously just bullshitting. Blew through one of the windows and knocked everything all over the place. I haven't gotten around to cleaning it up yet. Anyway, I finished this.
And I hold up a small figurine made of onyx.
Huh.
Ooh.
Is it, what animal is it?
In the shape of a dog. Most notably, the very same dog we saw last session.
Well, we were just heading out to get Dune. If you want to come to the swamp with us to gather reagents and money, now would be the time.
Oh, alright. Seems like a good thing to do.
Do you need help packing up any? Okay.
It'll be there when I get back.
Oh, Gerk. Good Gerk.
Who else but Gerkin?
Left track.
I don't have a left.
Can't wait to make Richard roll a die of which map we come back to, whether it's the blown up one or the normal
Guys,
one.
when do we play a sitcom game where we have laugh track sound effects and clapping and audience sound effects?
Is that not what
my
generic
God.
game is going to be?
I could. I could. Dude. Thelonious. Good day.
Hello, everyone.
Thelonious will hop up. He will rush over and
What
hello
a
again.
pleasure.
We're just gathering our resources and pooling a mission to the swamp to the east in order to find a dungeon. You know,
A dungeon, eh? Alright.
gather funds, gather reagents, possibly find Eric's spellbook,
I was
gather
about to say, I
information
could-
on the next tower.
I'm starting to low on funds, so the monetary gain would definitely be necessary.
How are you feeling with the church? Does it suit your
Oh,
needs?
I love it. It's perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Something I did want to pose to the table now that everyone's here. While we are out there in the wilderness, I would like to find some sort of an effigy, an object of holy splendor that could represent our dear renewer. Something that would give him grounding in this place. I know not what yet, but
I'm sure he would love that.
I think so as well.
If I hear from him again, I can ask him if there's anything specific.
That sounds like an excellent idea. I myself have been trying to contact him, but to no avail. It's as if he's disappeared.
I can Next time I talk to him, I'll ask.
All right.
Drop the child off at Morin's.
Give him daycare.
In some places outside of certain buildings, they'll have little areas set up to test out weapons, sharpen blades, training. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those areas.
Oh, he did mention that this was like the Scouts organization or something before it got disbanded, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Does this look like a building that we can just like walk into?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's anything barring the door or whatnot.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Look at all this shit.
Look at all these nerds.
Ducko.
Ducko!
There he
Go.
is.
I was actually wondering where he was. Also, yeah, there's a fucking. That's a stand for a bird.
I see. This is giving me like lodge vibes almost.
Yeah, it is a little lodgy.
Overlord, fucking, Adventurer's Guild.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
true.
You're totally right.
Fun fact, you want to know something fun?
Mm.
Yeah.
This place back here where the Mr. Turtle guy is,
Mhm.
that is a... It looks like a place where he cooks food for people.
Is it a fucking
that
bar?
are in-
He is a pizza place.
It's not a bar per se, it's got like a stove that he can use, a little spitfire thing. Have you ever played Monster Hunter?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
It looks kind of like that whole thing, you know?
Hell yeah. Here's my little dancing, like, fluffy
Richard,
creatures.
you know I love Monster Hunter.
God, Jerry's been holding out on
He's
us.
like, alright, took you guys long enough to eventually visit. I'm like, what the hell?
Honestly, I thought we would be coming to your house. Jerry, this is not at all what you described to us.
Yeah, I know. It's not that much.
Not that much, he says.
I mean, I'm just taking over for a while until, like, you know, since you guys brought back more, and I assume you're gonna bring back the other chick, and she'll probably be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll get this place back, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom, you know, have it all ready for her.
What was her name again?
Dafina?
Yeah, that one, Dafina.
Evina.
Didn't know she stayed here.
Yeah, her room is, let's see. It's upstairs, that way. That one up there.
Well, we're probably going to meet her in the tower. Is it acceptable if we try and learn anything from her left-behind belongings?
I mean, you can certainly try. I don't know if there's anything, like, important left behind.
It wouldn't hurt to
Then
check.
again,
Bow.
Cat. Cat, you want your third magical bow?
I want a third
Greedy
bow.
motherfucker.
Wait, third magical item. I have way more than 3 magical items.
I know.
also, I will have you know that we do more than scouting at the moment. Somebody fucking convinced me to also tell people that are willing to occasionally be hired to go out with you lot. To come here, yada yada yada. So you can send people, you can hire people to go scouting like people used to, or even hire people to come with you.
She's gonna point at the dog. Is he an employee?
No, he's an annoyance.
Wonderful, though.
He keeps
Maybe if you
following
pay
me.
us, we could take him off your hands.
No, I was told to keep an eye on him for Thelonious, and I gotta not upset the kid. I don't want to have to deal with an upset kid. Oh, that kid's... When he's upset, he burns stuff. Kid does not know how to handle not accidentally spewing out the fire.
Recommend a muzzle for that.
He was a dragonborn for a second.
Anyway, we're going to the east. Was wondering if I could pick up another recall stone from you.
Another recall? I think I got, like, hang on. Checks a little bag on
You
his hip.
should have like 12.
Should. Operative term. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on a lot of them.
Yeah.
I
You
have,
should
like,
have a few, and you have the materials to make more.
Yeah, I was only at 5 so far.
Don't worry about it. She's going to hand him some
No, that's
Tronics.
like... Oh, thanks.
Just don't worry about it.
Listen, with that thing, I can't even, like, cash in on that until, like, I don't know, until we get out of here. Or until, like, I don't know. I highly doubt it would happen. It's the odds of what I would want to happening are, like, 1 in 10,000, maybe?
What exactly are you looking for happening?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Right, of course.
No, I'm serious on that one. I actually was sworn to secrecy.
By who, pray tell?
Sire. Somebody very important.
It was Erebus, wasn't it?
No, they are not in this plane of existence.
Oh,
They live in the astral sea.
you're very peculiar, Jerry. Very, very peculiar.
Ah, thanks. I get that a lot for, what I am. Not a lot of goblins can do what I can do.
Not a lot of goblins indeed.
Yeah. I never talk about me, or if you do talk about me, never tell people the fact of what I can do. If they claim they're from the astral sea, just a little advice. Small tidbit of advice. More for my own life than yours.
I have no intentions of endangering your life, Jerry. Your secret's safe
Oh,
with me.
thank you. Cool.
Dude fucking stole a teleport crystal or something. Maybe he fucking ate a chunk of the astral sea because it looked tasty. I don't know. I like Jerry lore. It keeps getting crazier. Anyway,
Jerry, some sort of eldritch abomination.
Jerry's secretly an archfey, it's confirmed. Make sure you get some rest, alright?
Oh, I will, as soon as I am allowed to. If you do want to hire any of the people on the board, just let me know.
Well, we'll be around the area for a little bit longer, waiting for Oleander to get back. Good luck, Jerry. Try and get some rest.
I'm doing my best. Tempting, at least.
Since she was given permission, Aishah's gonna head up to Delphina's room.
Anyone else going up?
I feel like I gotta.
Join me in the Delphina.
I literally have her spell. Richard made a spell with her name in it, handed it to me, and hold on, I gotta go through the spiral.
Gotta
Gotta
pet
go
the
all the way
dog.
around, yeah.
The dog appreciates the petting.
Gotta pet the good boy.
Oh, the good boy.
Give him belly rubs.
So, what's your thoughts on this Delphina girl? Do you think she's going to be just as, quirky as Morin?
I think she's going to be quirky in a different way. Locke did give me a spell she made.
Oh. Well, I'm very
Yes,
curious.
it makes my attacks cold.
I see.
I can run faster in the shadows, so I have a feeling she might be a little more reserved and full of angst.
A bit of a darker figure. Alright.
Yes.
Extremely Egyptian.
I'll be honest, it points at the tiger pelt.
Angst!
I don't think that this is exactly what I expected. Seems like some sort of hunter.
That tracks from what I've heard.
Do you mind if I look through this chest, Richard, and see if I can find anything of interest?
You could, but it's locked.
Oh, shit. No, rubbish. It's completely closed off. I guess I didn't ask Jerry for a key or anything. Dear, could you be a dear and
Yes?
open this box for me? With your completely legal means?
Of course. Can I make sure that this is not trash?
Honestly, I'm expecting a trap knowing who this is.
Sure, make an investigation roll.
Oh.
Here we go.
As you're starting to unlock it and everything, you hear the click and whatnot. Aishah, kind of waiting there, standing around, takes a step back, feels something, throwing off her center of balance, picks up the rug for a second. Oh, hey, look, there's a key underneath here.
Oh.
Right as Vera opens the chest.
She's gonna hold up the key and just be looking at it when Fear turns around.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's gonna just put it back under the tiger rug.
We know that's there now. It's fine.
And the chest is open now.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is in box?
There is a note that says, seriously? Trying to get into my box? Fuck you.
Is there another box in the box? Or is it just empty?
with the passive wisdoms and whatnot,
Your secret
you guys
little-
would notice, it's got a false bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, I lift the false bottom.
There is a few, looks like potions of healing, a small pouch containing dust of some kind,
Ooh,
and
space hero.
a vial that seems to have a toenail floating in it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not against just leaving it here.
Yes, the toenail strikes out as strange, but I suppose we could just ask her about it.
True.
I was really hoping there would be like a note, something, journal.
Can I investigate the dust a little bit?
It does seem like there is a little bit of metal, like, in there, but kind of as much metal as you would assume would be in, like, sand. Very fine amounts.
Mind if I take a look at it and see if I've seen it before?
Something you might have seen someone use before.
Hmm.
Not like this pouch, but like looking at this bag of dust, like taking out a small little bit of it and just kind of like throwing it into the air, watching it. It looks familiar, like a weird kind of very similar to a spell. You're kind of having a rough go of figuring out which one it is.
It's almost like a powdered spell.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Okay.
Whatever that is, it's definitely magical, and I don't think spewing its contents about will help us at all.
Alright.
Also, I must ask, is this like a target that actually has arrows in it in the corner of the room?
Yes.
Are there... Okay, tell me to...
There are actual arrows in it.
Can I take the arrows?
I mean, which arrow are you going to try to take first? There are
Oh no.
notes 4. One dead center, one kind of like in the sort of side of it, and then 2 that are in the sort of last ring on either side.
What's the one in the side?
Cool. You pull that one out. Something clicks in the room.
Ooh.
Huh? Oh no.
Also, that's a very nice arrow.
Is it like a specific weapon for killing a specific type of creature?
This, is this a fucking coffin nail?
I was getting like vampire killer nail, or like potentially
No, like a
revenant.
no, like a nail of creature.
Oh!
Like a
Oh.
See, this is why in Celestial we have a word for everything.
Does it happen to look like a, I don't know, like a dragon's claw or anything like that?
That'd be seems like an inapt sort of thing
Because
to
my
guess.
history, maybe I've seen this exact thing before.
Like I said, you might have killed a guy with a nail like this once.
She's just gonna go, Fear. I do believe that's the fingernail of a dragonborn of some sort.
Dragon Ball or dragon?
Indeterminate, looks too small to be a dragon, however, I'm not sure.
Could be baby
Would be a
dragon.
baby dragon.
Could be women.
Either way, incredibly rare. I'm getting a very, very clear picture of this person now.
Something clicked. I'm
Something
curious.
clicked.
Yes, when I pulled the arrow out, did you not hear the click?
Did I hear the click?
No.
I did not.
Only I heard the click?
Only you heard the click.
Maybe it's closer to you.
Can I pull out the left one from the outer ring?
That's a normal looking arrow.
Okay. Can I pull out the other one from the outer ring?
That's another normal looking arrow.
Where have you to pull
And then I
it?
pull out the bullseye.
There is another click. You both would hear it this time. It comes from like behind you.
Ooh.
Also, that arrow that you just pulled out there seems to be made of mithril, and it looks serrated like it would cause some bleeding.
Oh, I'll take that.
Visceral arrow and then a dragon's claw. Okay, using this logic, I'm gonna go to where the foot is, and I'm gonna pull up the foot and see if where the click came from happened to be like where the claw would be.
So you pull up there. Unfortunately, no, but you're close enough. It was honestly in the middle.
Oh, it is just in the middle? Okay. Alright. Is it like a trapdoor or something?
Kind of like a trapdoor. It's like one of those little hidden, like, alcoves for more things to hide.
Okay. Aishah's just gonna go, yeah, it's under the rug.
Unsurprisingly?
What are we got in here? Oh boy.
It is a very small alcove, and it looks to have just another one of those arrowheads from what Vir just pulled out of the...
The serrated ones?
Yeah, and next to it is a rolled up piece of parchment.
I would like to read it.
It looks like the blueprints for that specific arrowhead.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
So we have an inventor, a huntress, potentially skilled marksman, monster hunter. This lady seems prolific.
And I try to open the portrait.
Is it like behind the wall where the portrait is?
However, on the back of that one, there is something written on the back of the portrait itself. Do I seriously sound that easy?
Okay. Seeing that, I'm gonna feel around on the wall. Assuming that that's a deflect.
Can I check under the target?
Oh, you have to say Aishah, you start kind of feeling around on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You feel something give a little.
Huh.
And then I need you to make a dex save.
Alright.
You only take a little bit as some arrows eject themselves out from the wall.
God damn. Alright.
Yeah, just 3 damage.
Okay.
And 2 arrows just embed themselves in the wall over here. And then Vir, you said you were like looking underneath the little...
The target.
Look at that. Aishah was right. Something did kind of pop out backwards of the target. There's a little box.
This little box?
There's a little box that popped
take
back
the
out of
box?
the... Yeah, you kind of like lift up and it comes out from behind the target where it was protruding. And inside it is a little note with another schematic. The note says, "Be careful with these. Very dangerous, and a dragon might want to kill you if you show it around willy-nilly. Don't be a dumbass. Also, only use these on the chromatics. I hate those fuckers." And then you flip it over, and you look at it, and oh, this is an arrow of, slaying, I believe is what it's called?
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. Man, it's a shame I can't use my hands, or I would have a bow right now. Those are, like, really good.
I'm gonna go get those other arrows.
Aisha's just, like, kind of wiping blood onto her sleeve. Just like, you know, sometimes it's a deferral, sometimes it's just a spiky wall. Of course. I'm gonna check under the bed.
Sometimes.
You look underneath the bed, Aishah, kind of feeling around, being a little bit more careful, probably.
Yeah, I don't want to touch everything.
And it's like, okay, you know, decent enough investigating, I didn't find nothing.
Yeah. You know what? I'm after that fucking arrow trap, I'm gonna take the key.
Shit.
What'd you do?
I wrote really in bolds. In my ideals, because that's where I put notes to my future self, is deliver Rubitan needles. All caps.
Why are we bringing Rubitan drugs?
Not drugs, just sewing supplies.
Because
Because I made those
else are
mithril
drugs?
needles.
Rubitan would be the guy that would be on like speed or something.
I feel like I probably do something else.
He's just a drunk.
No, I don't
Well,
really
it's too
drink
like
that much.
it's too like hard for him. He needs like a soft, polite drug.
He
Like
seems
heroin.
Like he'd just do weed or something.
Like heroin!
Like heroin.
He needs a soft and gentle drug, like heroin. That's what Tali said.
You can quote me on that if you want.
Do it! Quote her on it!
I'm already ahead of you.
Like oh my god. Oh, hey man, you know, I just, I've got to get that light stuff, like heroin. Inject it straight in the bloodstream.
Future cat, please put this at the end of the episode. I need heroin Rubitan to be again.